All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the platform, right? I want to just, highlight this excerpt from the DREBRIAN show, a caller that called in. Make sure that you guys and go over there and support the platform. Listen to this conversation, ladies and gentlemen, very carefully. Let's get into it.
Here, and I don't have 300 likes. Like, that's terrible, man. Come on, do better than that. Good afternoon, caller. You're live on the defense. Go right ahead, please.
Good afternoon, DREBRIAN.
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling.
Why you want the man who committed the crime to go up on the crime scene?
No, I think it would help to at least put the minds of the victim to see them abused, just to see the man that put them in the state that they're in. I think it would at least give them closure. I see your point, caller. I see your point.
The Prime Minister is obvious that he had a plan when he came in for this third term.
Yes.
And he's executing that.
True.
He was strategic when he placed certain people in certain positions, like one man, in land, and all of them things.
Yes.
So, what we can say is that if the government was not aware, the Minister of, let me break it down. Andrew was not aware. The Minister of Security was not aware. Commissioner was not aware.
The MP was not aware.
He was not aware. We should have started to hear of persons being announced and being relieved of your positions right now.
Yes.
State resources was used. So this facade that they are putting forward, that the state don't know anything about it, it's just a facade.
Yes.
Because state resources cannot be used in such an exercise. And you don't hear say, come on, that this DCPR or ASPR was asked to step aside.
There you go.
Something, no, we know that some people here will never be caught.
True.
And I believe that in a few days, you're going to hear them shuffle up and move people to try to counter what took place. But the writing is on the wall.
Writing is on the wall.
Prime Minister cannot take himself out of this one. The Prime Minister did not helicopter and watch it. That's fine.
Yes. Thank you.
Hey, want to remember when Hurricane Melissa did happen and them have the helicopter situation, and Desmond McKenzie said, oh, it is widely known that we don't have enough helicopters. But helicopter go use in an operation to demolish people house. I forgot to mention that. You think them easy?
Thank you for your point, caller. Well received.
Think them easy, man. I think I did that caller, but I think after him. One soldier, is it a police? Some official calling. Hold on.
I have a vote in the parliament. Good afternoon, caller. You're live on the defense. Go ahead, please.
Yes, DREBRIAN, good afternoon. I just want to be brief.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. I've been following up and I've been watching your programs.
Thank you, sir.
And I can tell you that it's instructive.
Thank you.
Of a lot of people.
Yes.
And the only thing that I can say right now, if what the Prime Minister is saying about his ignorance and the ignorance of the heads of government who are relevant to this situation, if what they are saying is true, it means that we had a mini coup on the island.
Yes.
Okay? Because such a thing simply can't happen without people in the hierarchy of governance knowing something about it. You can have police from 4 different divisions, 4 different parishes involved in an operation. And for instance, you're going to have at least an assistant commissioner in charge of that
Yes,
area.
absolutely.
And whatever he does has to be synchronized with the commissioner of police.
Yes. So you're saying that the assistant commissioner for that area, his duty is to brief the police commissioner, and if the police commissioner is saying that he was not aware, then that means that the assistant commissioner for that area command have failed. He made the commissioner look bad.
And needs to be arrested.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jamaica, you hear that? The man said, yeah, the buck stop with the prime minister, but listen to the order in terms of how things actually work. That level of resources cannot be allocated by whoever heads that area, which with ACP, whoever is that operating that area, they would have to at least speak to the commissioner of police. If that did not happen, it means that that person needs to be imprisoned and fired. So how have we not heard about them being fired? And this is an ex-police talking in another year. Let's continue.
Thank you.
Okay? So, and based on my knowledge on how things run, no ACP will organize such an operation without the cooperation of his superior. And that superior has to report to the Minister of National Security.
There you go.
And go up like the chain of command. The Minister of National Security is not going to carry out an operation like that without having discussion with the commissioner and even the head of the army and all that kind of thing.
Yes.
So, that as I heard somebody say a while ago, that facade that they're presenting, I mean, it is so flimsy and thin that even a blind man can see through it. But they need to come with something better than that, man. And I mean, if they didn't know anything, people should arrest people by now.
True, true.
And ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that this is the same government that told the people of Jamaica that, listen, the government made the website. Let me remind you, and this goes to their credibility, you know. That's why this is important. Please remember that this government told the people of Jamaica that, listen, we built the website. Remember? Me I gotta remind you. I'm gonna remind you guys. So you see, when we question the government and everything they do, we have good reason, ladies and gentlemen. Want to listen to this?
For members of the diaspora on, you've been asking a lot about how you can support Jamaica. Just noting that I'm very, very pleased this morning to announce the launch of our support for members of the diaspora on. You've been asking a lot about how you can support Jamaica. Just noting that I'm very, very pleased this morning to announce the launch of our Support Jamaica website. It is supportjamaica.gov.jm. We've already been made aware of some nefarious individuals trying to collect money on behalf of Jamaica. We remind you that this will be the official site. If it doesn't have .gov.jm, it is not legitimate. It's not an official Government of Jamaica site. And so it will be supportjamaica.gov.jm, and it will be our online platform developed by the Government of Jamaica, developed by the Government of Jamaica, developed by the Government of Jamaica, developed by the Government of Jamaica.
Embarrassing. 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 He needs some milk.
To mobilize support, to channel relief and coordinate recovery efforts in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. In it, you're going to have a donate now page where you can donate using your credit or debit cards, and you will also be able to give pledges. You also have all the information on OddPEM's bank accounts. If you want to do a bank transfer, you can do so there. For members of the diaspora.
So that is Dana Morris Dixon. This is the original clip of her telling the people that the website that they had donations going on, ladies and gentlemen, was designed, was built by the government. which is not true. And she's the information minister. And that was somewhere last year, just after Hurricane Melissa. So I got the original clip because there was a clip going around with our face too close. Somebody want to show when the lady do her hand signal and everything, for showing the original. As a matter of fact, for those who are actually here right now on the live, I am dropping the link to that video so you can go watch it and share it on yourself. For those who don't have that original clip, I edited it, of course, when she said developed by the government. Because I want to understand, she said it was developed by the government. Outside of that, that is the original clip. Let's continue. This is why we don't trust them when they tell me, say, you know, we didn't know. We don't trust you. You are liars.
Okay, so I don't want to hold up the program, my brethren, because I'm here listening and learning. And I'm not even in Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
But this thing, it grieved my soul, man. I going to make a confession. When Mr. Holness came into politics and entered the first time when he was going off for prime minister position,
Yes.
I actually voted for him.
Oh.
Because I have sons in his age group.
Okay.
And, you know, the things that he was saying
at the time
seemed so relevant.
Yes.
And because there was a certain level of disunity within the PNP party, his policies, you know, kind of sync with the way I wanted Jamaica to go.
At the time, yes.
At the time, and I even said, boy, if it was my son, if one of my sons were in politics, because I have 8 sons.
Yes.
All of them are. I said, if my son had this kind of argument, I would want people to support him because it sounds right.
You're proud of him, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. And I said, let me tell you something. When Michael Manley won the election,
Andrew Holness, that devil, tricked many Jamaican people. And at them same one now I turn around back and I said, mighty God, we were tricked. Him is not going to be the last person who confess. So them vote for Andrew Holness and they can't believe. They can't believe. Say the man so wicked. And the man thought, the man do want total 180 for the people, them ladies and gentlemen. Total 180.
1972, I was almost 21. So you see, I'm not exactly no young folk.
Yes, he's a big man, yes.
And at the time, based on the policies that Michael, you know, was putting forward when he won the election, I felt like a soldier. And that was one of the things that encouraged me to join the police force.
I could tell you are a part because you're very knowledgeable on.
So you hear the man confess him was a part of the police force. So when you hear the man tell about the procedure and based off of what they say, somebody's supposed to be fired already. Because if them never know about it, that means it's an illegal demolition going on. You understand what I deal with Kim? ICO, it's an illegal demolition going on. But you hear when Andrew Holness company speech where he said, this is why squatters, no, you know, Andrew Holness said it was illegal, you know. You only hear me talk about you know, the humanitarian, you know, just yeah.
How some procedures must be carried out, and you're informing many this evening. I could tell you are a part of, or once were. Yes.
Yeah, it's a long time ago because
yes.
I'm 75 years old.
Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. And things are just going down the drain, man. And I don't like the way the country is going on. The people who we elect to lead us in governance, it's time for them to shake up themselves and realize that they are servants of the people. It is the people's tax money we are paying for them ESC and them fancy car and them fancy life where they live. And they need to take the Jamaican people into greater consideration, man.
Well said, sir. Well said. Well said.
My friend, take care. I'm here listening and learning.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you, sir. Yes. Thank you.
I thank you too for the service that you are putting out to the Jamaican people. And I just hope that people tune into programs like yours and Andre and Mystic and,
Yes.
APR and Hot Off of the Press and learn. And don't just look at the things that's happening in the country from a partisan point of view.
Yes.
Look at what is best for the country. We can't keep pulling up one set of people pocket with money while the rest of us are box shit out of hot mouth.
Thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. Well said. I think we all can agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man is on point. Had to highlight that conversation, man. The man is on point, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. The man was a police officer, and the man I tell you, the man voted for Andrew Honest. And the man I said everything when I said, I said, boy, the man, the policies and the thing that he was behind. But the man did the total opposite. The man I tell, alright. Let me tell you how Andrew Honest crafted. One of the 100-day promises that he had a fixed election date. Then Andrew Honest come, as a matter of fact, you know, so I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up. Right.
It made no sense. Just
just remind the people again how much other persons need to be accountable in other situations, and we'll make sure we not forget. We just mentioned.
As I said, we need to get a statement, demand a statement from the JPS regarding to the power outage.
Mm-hmm.
JPS.
Right.
Regarding to the power outage.
Yes.
At the time of the demolition.
Right.
And we also need to demand a statement from the Minister of Energy.
Yes.
Regarding the power outage within the same demolition hours. And if not,
that would Darrell.
Exactly. And with the OUR is also obligated,
yes,
to find out the reason for the power outage.
Right.
At the time
investigation
of
demolition.
At those three entities. The JPS, Jamaica Public Service.
Yes.
The Minister of Energy and the National Utility Regulation, OUR.
Yes. Important.
That may I say, bro. Very important.
Very important, Splash Teacher. Very important indeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Respect for that contribution, my brother.
Big up.
Alright, every time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know here Splash DJ. I bring another aspect to the thing, another focus, because the amount of moving parts when it come out to Cooper spend is ridiculous. Now, I was trying to find something that I didn't find it. Then, I have to admit that Andrew Honest said the same thing where Cliff Hughes say right there. So I see something them say. On a different thing.
That suggests corruption. In my own case, I have been investigated suggests corruption. Or a member of my political party that has been involved or accused of anything that suggests corruption. In my own case, I have been investigated for a year with an expert forensic auditor. The findings of that report have suggested no corruption. There have been no charges. Every aspect of my report, every aspect of my personal life and my personal...
So, Andrew Honest said there was they didn't find anything, right? But you repeat a lie long enough, ladies and gentlemen, in some people's mind it become the truth. So a long time they've been telling this lie. It's not that them say nothing different. Because listen to what name? Cliff Hughes. This was 1 month ago. Listen to this.
And found nothing on which they could proceed. the matter of your uncertified declarations. They brought in a forensic examiner and found nothing on which they could proceed against you. And they referred it to the Financial Investigations Division, the FID. And it is my understanding that the
So they must say, he must say, them not find anything against him. That's a lie, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lie. Yo, them man are dangerous, yeah, man. That's why we can't trust them. Yo, that is a lie. Not go so. And I already went over that. Mystic Sensation went over that and debunked that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lie. But Andrew wants to tell the lie and him tell the lie. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section of what the man said on DREBRIAN's platform, the police, the ex-police officer, regarding Cooper Spence situation. Crazy.